Hey Infinite, it is Toy from Infinite Worth Tarot, and I have her here. This is Rachel. This is my auntie, guys. This is who I have been waiting for to come on and to help me give you guys these messages. So hi Infinite, I'm Rachel. Yes, I've been delayed for a minute, just trying to clear everything up so that I can have the ample amount of time that is needed to give you guys my gift and share it with you and my love for you guys and to share it and make sure it's felt and it's real and not self-translation. Auntie was a little bit nervous to come on because she does really good with personal readings. It wasn't sure if her messages can benefit general readings because she is really into making sure that the message is received and that things are the right way and that blah blah blah. All these little nicks and crannies she likes to do. But I told her she's ready, she's great, she's born for this. So we're gonna get right into it. We're going to do a bonus reading for the sign of Aries for romantic love. But you guys are going to have a little bit of a treat because we're going to do two different spreads and we're going to see if they match up or if Spirit gives us two different messages. So get right into it. We already prayed. This is for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of November 2019. So both Auntie and I do our spreads a little bit different. I'm gonna let her go ahead and get into her spread first, and then I'll come with any follow-ups. Um, Pause it. Can we pause it and restart it? So we just paused it for a second because we got a phone call. Let's need to Here's the love and he's pushing spirit. Romantic love or spiritual love? Romantic love. Romantic. Now you guys, you can't see us shuffling the cards. I pull it up. Spiritual love, romantic love for Aries. I don't know why spiritual is coming out for me. Maybe because we just now got the Queen of Cups. Romantic love for Aries. Aries. I like Aries. Aries, I get for your romantic side. Hmm. So as I said, when it first happened, I kept saying spiritual love instead of romantic love for Aries. And then the Queen of Cups came out. In her position, I get a sense of that you're just turning away from the real humbug of that love and that you are out here searching and reaching for something new. However, that something new may be very much someone coming in
from your past with your spiritual love, and you're also kind of want to be grounded into this newfound way of loving. Okay, let's take it back. So you don't want what you have. You're seeking something new. And what that new is more so you want it to be more grounded and have more substance. And you want that old type kind of love that you experienced before. Something that gave you more of a internal sort of blissful joy instead of something more materialistic and what the world perceives as good. You're looking for something a little bit deeper. And what you're experiencing right now is really surface based. I also feel like you like the kind of the bad boys of the group. You like them type. Or the bad girls. I mean, this can be for guys or girls. You like those people that give you that instant type of love and satisfaction and gratitude, but deep down deep, you're really searching for something a little bit more deeper um, with your love life right now. You want it, and you want to turn away from the bad boy exterior. You're looking for that deeper childhood giddy butterflies in my stomach type of love, someone that when you see them, you just smile and happy and makes you feel all yummy inside. That's what I'm getting. You're quite firm with it. You're quite firm with it. But it's more so spiritually based. You're looking for that spiritual, deep type of love. You want that grandma, grandpa type of OJs. Let me make love to you. And last night, me and my baby, we cried together type of love. Okay, Aries. That's what I'm getting. Gotta stay away from the bad boys and the bad girls. They're not gonna give it to you. It's instant with them, which you have been in the past okay with. You're definitely searching deep for that. Tell me what you get.
So for the energy, I got the Eight of Cups, and then on the bottom of the deck, before I did everything else, I got the House of God, which is the Tower card in this deck. So what I instantly got was that for this month, with your romantic love, you are wanting to walk away from things that are not really fulfilling you or serving you emotionally, and also there may be a particular situation that was built on something not stern or not sturdy. So kind of similar to what Auntie is saying, you know, it might have been built on sex, it might have been built on instant gratification, it might have been built on money. But this month, like you're really understanding that that has to fall away because while that might be an instant gratification for you, it's not serving what it is that you really want within. So when I asked how it is that you're responding to this energy, I got the King of Batons or the King of Wands, the Justice card, and the Two of Pentacles. So again, I think that you have many options in your romantic love life with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't think options are an issue, but I think a level of reciprocity and passion that you're looking for. So you're looking for that thing that, like Auntie said, can make you feel very giddy, very childlike, in a very nostalgic, emotional fulfillment kind of way. But then you also, with that Justice card here being a major arcana, you want something that's going to level out. So you want someone that you're going to be able to do business with, that you're going to be able to build a legacy with, and not something that is just lacking sustenance or just has a bunch of passion, but not a lot of longevity. Right? So you're looking for depth and longevity, and you're ready to put an end to the cycle of, I want to say, shallowness, kind of like. Okay, so now as Auntie continues with her side of the reading, because it seems like we're basically on the same thing, I'm going to try to see if I can see what blocks you might have, what's your desired outcome, and see if I can maybe get a spread that might be a little bit different from Auntie's for those that are in a different predicament. Okay.
Just to expound off of this with that 7 of your pentacles here that goes along with your options, and how you choose them is what will bring you your ultimate uh, goal and be able to achieve. Pentacles are also a financial standpoint as well on how you choose on where you want to be with that special someone that gives you the butterflies and make you feel young as well. Your options are actually available. You have them. You just have to choose the right ones. Stop looking in the direction towards the ones that are instant. Feels good right now. Just like sex. You have sex for 15, 20 minutes and then you come for like 2 minutes. We do all of that work for that 2 minute feeling. You guys want something a little bit deeper, a lot more substance into it.
And I'm feeling like this month too, which I'm going to go ahead and congratulate you on already because I'm always hating people's mood. Most times we look at situations that we don't like or we want to change and we blame other people. But it looks like this month, Aries, you really are taking some personal accountability with the two. So I got the Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, sorry, the Fool, and the Ace of Swords. So this is your blockages. Oh, so maybe you're not doing this. So let's see. If you're not doing it, then it's advised that you do it. The thing about this is understanding it's not so much that you're meeting people that don't have sustenance. It's that I don't know if you wanting something more deep is new, or if you kind of just feel like, yeah, I want something more deep. If people get in tune with that, fine. If they don't, I'm okay with using them for what they have or what they're willing to give now. If that makes any sense, like I think before it was the Aries that we talked about defensive driving. So it's kind of like the same idea. You're in your own car and you're responsible for that. But at the same time, you do have to pay attention to what's going on with the drivers and their vehicles. Even though it's not your responsibility, it could be to your detriment if you're not paying attention. And so the same thing with this. You have, I feel like your block is your ability to look at your accountability in this process? Like, are you being completely honest with how you're dealing with people? Have you been completely honest with how you're dealing with people in regards to the reciprocation? So, for instance, if you meet someone and you see that you guys are on two separate pages, or you're seeing that, just two separate pages, it might behoove you to say, okay, I know that I don't want the same thing that this person wants at this time. It would be fun to sit up here and do this whole thing with them because I can get much benefit from them investing in me like this. But I know that I don't want to go any further with this person. I know that this is temporary, and I know that they're thinking of something more long term. Give yourself the accountability to sit with that person and say, look, let me just cut it off here because I know what you want and I'm not able to give it to you. You understand what I'm saying? So a huge part of what you're looking for and are not getting is connected to what you're like kind of subconsciously putting out to the world. You know what I mean? It's like you're not really 10 toes down on what in something sustainable. Yeah, you do, but you will fuck off. Like I will fuck with you, even though I know this is not where I'm wanting to go. I will do that. And it might just be a pastime, but at the end of the day, that's not fair. And what you're doing is you're building up your own karma. Chances are when you do find someone that you're head over heels for, they'll probably be playing the same games that you were playing with people. You understand what I'm saying? Even whether it's conscious or not that you're playing these games, if it's not conscious, here's the reading for you to make it conscious. Okay? So that's your block. I feel like really taking your own accountability and how you give and take in relationship and how that equates to the result that you
I pulled the block as well, and you got the same card. You got the Justice card, you got your Devil card, and then you got your Death card. Basically, in essence, saying the same thing. You have to take accountability, kill the old bullshit, start your transformation to the new and true you, and everything will go ahead and take off quite quickly as you like it. I see you like things to happen expeditiously in your time. Yeah. I do see that for you. At the bottom of your deck, you had your chariot, which means that you are in your own way. You are doing it. And again, with your multiple options, limit them. Limit them. Focus.
Right. Because a lot does not equate to better.
Right.
You know what I mean? The more options you have, you really are confusing yourself.
Mhm.
And then you're also blocking the space for that authentic love to come in because it's no room. You playing with everybody. And it might be fun now, but that should get old. I think it's getting old for you. Now, I think it's getting old because I think you're realizing you're getting, but it's not fulfilling.
Yeah, it's so superficial. And again, in your reading, this was in your first reading, your Seven of Pentacles. Again, those options, but wanting to be grounded. And you can't ground yourself when you're juggling 50 million hats. And then the Three of Wands, for me, again, is just another action, is again that accountability. You're waiting for your ship to come in, but then how are you blocking your ship from coming in? Because you're standing completely in your own way. However, is your love coming your way? Absolutely. It's coming your way, and they're quite stable, which you prefer. You like the stableness, and he'll give you that fulfillment. But you have to take accountability, know that karma is real and can be quite real if you don't take a hold of it.
Now, here's my thing. So I just said, what is your desired outcome? And you have the Seven of Cups with the Queen. You know, this is contradicting energy for me because the Queen of Coins is all about her family. She's all about the people that are in her kingdom. She's looking at this pinnacle, trying to figure out, how can I feed? How can everybody eat off of this? You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that really takes care of their community, their homes, their loved ones, loyalty, foundation. And this energy right here, this Seven of Cups, now, it could mean that your desired outcome is wanting to get deeper into your emotions and really understand yourself. But I just don't really feel like that's what it is. If it is, fine, that's good. But I feel like this is the idea of still wanting the options. You want this, it's like you want your cake and eat it too. You want the stability of having this romantic love relationship that is very secure, that you know that this is your person. They go hard for you, you go hard for them. But at the same time, here, maybe it's that maybe you're afraid of being with one person. Maybe you like the options because you like the attention. Maybe each one of your options gives you like maybe each one of them tend to a different color. Maybe one of them are really sexy, and then the other one gives you good conversation, and the other one is good for money. And maybe you're like building a man or building a woman. You know what I mean? I want to get more clarification on that because I want to know why that's happening. Seven of Cups with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Aries. Okay, why is the Queen of Coins here? Maybe Aries.
Look at that one again.
Uh-huh. Maybe Aries. Maybe I wonder if maybe you would like a polyamorous relationship. Because everybody's different. Maybe you would like a relationship where there's like the one main person, but then you have the ability to go out and get your feet wet other places too. Maybe that's what you want. Because the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Five of Wands. That's conflict, that's confusion, but that's in your desired position. So maybe you like the idea of people fighting for you and competing for you and showing you all this attention, but it's short lived. That's the thing. Nobody with dignity for themselves are going to keep competing, trying to convince a motherfucker to love them, to choose them. And you have to remember too, when you're dealing with people like that, you're dealing with people that's vibrating at a very low frequency, because no one that's vibrating high is going to put themselves in a position to allow their life to be controlled by somebody else waiting for them to make a choice. Nobody's going to do that. You don't want that type of person. You're not going to be able to build anything sustainable with that type of person. So if you like these people fighting over you, showing you all this attention, no, nobody can tell you that that's wrong. It's your life. But let's see. I'm gonna let Auntie take over. Let's see your design. Your most likely outcome. You want me to open up the door for him?
Where's London?
Right here.
Put her up. All right. So it's so funny that she was able to pull those cards, because I was saying, what do they really, really want? What do they really, really, really desire? And this is what I got. I got your Emperor card, right? And then I got your Strength card. Um, I got that you like to stir the pot. You prefer to have that control mechanism in your life, and it actually gives you great joy to be the puppet master. For our women, I feel like you like to have that male superiority when it comes to picking and choosing how and who you want to be involved with, when you want to be involved with them, when you want to spend time with them. So you love to stir the pot. You love the attention. And when you're no longer done with them, you will go ahead and just expose of them. So do you have the abundance of all of your heart's desire right now? You believe that you do. But in deep down, you really want to come full circle and have that eternal love, but you do love to manipulate and play the field and have that large variety and pick and choose and turn away when you want to turn away, and pick them back up again, because you have that abundance in your life right now to go ahead and do so. So I thought it was really cool that you pulled those.
Yeah. So then I'm just trying to get a clarifier for one more card, but I think I know what it is. So, right. So when I said what is the most likely outcome, okay, guys, this is not shade. I promise you. I'm just reading the cards. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords. You pulled. Oh, that's for the clarifiers. At the bottom of this deck, you got the Emperor, which is your energy, Aries. It's your shit now. You pulled the Hermit, clarified by the Four of Cups. You pulled the Judgment card in the reverse, clarified by the Seven of Cups. Here's what's going to happen at the end of this. You're going to play so much to where people will label you a clown. You're going to be left by yourself. All of these options that you're playing with, these are people's emotions, these are people's hearts. You don't know whatever people have been through before they got to you and how this could be triggering. Now, everything happens for a reason. So if they're allowing you to do this, then they need to be triggered so they can get up out of this energy. But where it's going to leave you, it may not seem like it now, but is with no options and a lot of stress. All those people that are knocking down your doors, wanting to feed you strawberries and kiss your motherfucking toes, will eventually wake up and realize, wait a minute, I'm not getting anything from this. This person is just playing with me. And because you're not building anything of sustenance, like your whole entertainment, it's like watching TV for you. This shit is entertaining the fuck out of you. This is really entertaining you. You're not gonna have the last laugh, though. That's the thing. Not gonna have the last laugh. So let's see. Go ahead, Auntie.
Well, at the bottom of their deck was the moon, and that in itself represents that loneliness to me. Now, just keep in mind, I'm not a reader that goes by definition of what the cards say. I'm more of a intuitive, what the energy brings forth. And again, they're going to your eight of swords. So then your star. So, and I'm just doing this for you guys, Aries. You guys gotta get up, get out, and search for that deeper meaning. Your three of wands come right back up again. You gotta search. You gotta dig a little deeper. Stop being so fucking superficial.
So how? Yeah, right. So another card that came out, well, not another, but what chakra do you need to work on? I asked, what chakra do you need to work on to bring you the most peace, the most ascension on your journey, and for the highest good of all involved? You got the Vanity card. So this talks all about thinking that more is better. And what this guy does, this like little magician dude here, he hears these guys talking about more, more, more all the time, and so he fills up the room with I think it's water. And the water keeps coming more and more and more, and they're panicking. And the girl tells them, the lady tells them, stop panicking and do well with what we have. And that made the water go away. So basically, you're in this mind state where you think more is quality. That's why you want all these women, all these men, all these options. You're going to drown. You're going to drown. The same thing that you're thinking is good to have a lot of is going to be the very thing that suffocates you. Okay. And perception at the bottom of the deck, sorry, and workaholic and insecurity. So here's the thing. I'm not saying, Aries, that you're like a bad person. The reasons why you might be doing this may be multiple. So one reason why you might be doing it is you may not believe in love anymore with this perception card here. You might think that every time you fall in love or give somebody control over your feelings, you end up in a bad way. So you need to reassess how you look at relationships. You know, if you consider relationship to be something where somebody's always nagging me, calling me, I have to check in, you thinking of it as more of a prison sentence or a military stint or something like that. All relationships are not like that. Okay, so as you grow, allow your world to grow with you. What you've experienced in the past doesn't mean it's going to come again in the future. So it could be perceptive. Some of the other ones of you, it could be because you're more focused on your work right now. You feel like it's not time for love until you get your work situation together. If that's the truth, leave people alone. Or at least date people that are on the same type of time as you. Where they're workaholics too, they're not looking for anything with sustenance and whatever. And then remember, if you do want love, the more you tell yourself that I can't have it until I finish work, the more that's going to become true. You can have it and work on your career at the same time if that is what you want. And then the last one is insecurity, which is what a lot of people do. Because you're insecure, you feel like you need all these people around you, you need all this outside validation, all of these compliments, or whatever the case is. You need to get to your root chakra. So that's three different things that it could be the reason why you're doing this. Because we know Aries are not just mean people. You're not out here just fucking with people just to do it. Most people don't do that. So you can work on your heart chakra, perception, your throat chakra, with workaholic. And this has to do too with you saying, oh, I can't have a good relationship until this or that or the third. Because what you say becomes reality. Or root chakra, insecurity. So work on any three of those to get to the.
Now, when she pulled these three, I think she's absolutely right. But this stood out more for me because I got a deflection. Whatever you're deflecting from, pain, hurt, past transgression, is ultimately your root cause, which is why you want to have your pick of the litter, because you don't want to, as all the cards have said, you don't want to surfacely focus. You want to superficially focus.
You don't want to be vulnerable.
Right. So whatever you're deflecting from or the cause of it, I don't know, it's some sort of deeper inward hurt or pain that transpired there, which causes you to look at things more so halfway empty than halfway full, and which triggers you to say, okay, well, fuck it in a bucket. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. But in reality, you really want something deeper, which is probably why you feel like you're more is better for you than less because it will allow you and cause you to self reflect.
You don't want to touch those feelings. But what's so not funny in a ha way, but in an ironic way, Aries, is that exactly what you're running from. So the reason why you're having all these people is so that you don't get hurt. So I don't have to face this. What if this person leaves? At least I got six more, right?
Mm-hmm.
But exactly what you're running from is exactly what you're about to slam right into. You're about to put yourself in the position that you think you're doing all of this to avoid. You're building it. You're building it.
I think that was awesome.
I had a good time. So you guys let us know how you like it. Let Auntie know how you guys liked her coming on. She'll be back by herself to do some readings. That's my dad. He's been dying to get in the camera since he walked in the door.
And he likes readings.
So, okay, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know how you like the reading, and we'll be back individually, and then we'll come back. If you guys do like this, let us know, and we'll be able to do it on some other videos too.
All right. Bye-bye.